So you also have to sign a 40-page waiver that will tell you exactly everything that's going to happen to you before you step into resurrection. Nothing is hidden from you.
What's up? I'm Sophie and I'm back with another MCKAMEY Manor video. I've McFallen down this rabbit hole and I can't get my way out of it. I just can't climb my way to the top. I'm so obsessed. I can't stop watching, reading, hearing about this stinking MCKAMEY Manor, and I'm so excited about this video because I have found the MCKAMEY Manor waiver. And let me tell you, it was so hard to find. It's literally nowhere on Google. I tried finding the full thing in so many different ways, from Reddit to just everywhere. And finally, I found this bad girl on someone's YouTube video. They posted just pages of this waiver. It was blurry, nothing was said, it's just flat out pages. And I decided to type her up, and she thick. It was an all night kind of deal, but I'm so happy to finally have this in my hands. Take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I personally believe that this is flat out the real deal, but Russ McCamey did not post this. Russ McCamey has not confirmed it or denied it. This is just based off what I found, and the person who put this video out said that a contestant leaked it and that 6 other contestants had confirmed that it's the real deal. So I mean, I personally think it's real. It could be completely fake. This person could have had a lot of time on their hands and typed this whole thing out, which I don't think is possible. But come up with your own opinion. Don't believe everything I say. I believe it, but you get the gist. I'm not going to talk much about this waiver. I'm literally just going to read it because everyone's been making so many claims about it. Everyone's been quoting it, and I'm just curious what the stinking thing says. I've been trying to find videos of people just flat out reading it, and I'm going to make a couple of videos just reading the waiver so we can know exactly what is going on in the house, and we no longer have to question like, oh, they say this is on the waiver, but is the waiver actually that bad? Is that actually what the waiver says? So anyways, now that the intro's done, let's jump on in to this death trap. So I'm gonna be skipping up until 17 because it's literally 16 paragraphs of Russ saying there's no way you're gonna get money out of him. He's saying your spouse, you, your friends, your family, literally anyone can't come after him. You better have your own medical insurance. Like, he literally just did a long, legally wordy document about how you ain't gonna get money out of him. You can't sue him, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the juicy part, and that's number 17. So number 17, participant fully understands that MM is extremely physical and that participants may leave MM with bumps, bruises, cuts, or other possible injuries, including possible broken bones. Participant understands that injuries are never on purpose at MM, and participant is fully aware of the risks and takes full responsibility. Okay, so that one's not too bad. Number 18. Participant fully understands MM is not a fight club and will refrain at all times from fighting the actors. Number 19. Participant was warned numerous times about the intensity of MM by the owners and other members of crew. You really don't want to do this. So here he's basically telling you, once again, you don't want to do this. Number 20. Participant agrees and understands that your life, in reality, is not in danger and that this is just a game. Number 21, the participant agrees and understands that during this tour, when put in the van, they will not be secured by a seatbelt or other safety device. We already knew that MCKAMEY Manor wasn't going to strap you in. So far, this is looking like a breeze. So far, just wait. He contradicts himself so much. Honestly, I want you to remember these first couple of parts because it's about to get so funky in here that you just can't even believe it. Just remember these first couple ones when he's saying like, oh, you might do this, you might do that. Number 22. Participant understands and agrees that they realize that they are not being tortured and that this is just a game. Keep that in mind. Number 23. Participant understands and agrees that they're not being beat up, kicked, slugged, or actually physically harmed. You will be roughed up, but no one is there to hurt you. Knowing that, MM is very rough and not for the meek. Participant will have bumps, bruises, possible black eyes, swelling of the face, etc.
You okay?
Follow my finger.
Are you okay?
Can you speak for me?
So like I said earlier, remember number 23, because he's about to contradict the heck out of this one. Number 24. Participant understands and agrees that they are never being held against their will. He's about to contradict that one too. Number 25. Participant understands and agrees that in reality, they were never threatened for real inside of the MM, which is MCKAMEY Manor, and that in reality, they are not threatened after the tour is over. Number 26. Participant understands and agrees that they are aware that this is a live theatrical show, not reality, which is being performed specifically for the participant and other guests. Number 27. Participant understands and agrees that the characters they come in contact with during the tour are just actors, that they are there to provide a performance for the participant and other guests and actually is not reality. Number 28. Participant fully understands that by signing this waiver that they are giving MM permission to keep nothing off the table. Nothing. Except sexual or inappropriate situations. Everything else imaginable can and will happen inside MM. You are aware of this, and you are fully giving full permission for any action that may happen inside MM.
Participant fully understands that by signing this waiver that they are giving MM permission to keep nothing off the table except sexual, religious, or inappropriate situations. Everything else imaginable can and will happen inside MM. You are aware of this and are giving full permission for any action that may happen inside of MM.
Anything that is imaginable. What does that even mean? Can you give me another waiver under that one sentence? Like that was an explosion right there. What the heck? Number 29. Participant agrees to and has full knowledge that if selected to visit the barber, participant may leave MM completely bald, including eyebrows. And I saw a video where they cut off the eyelashes too, so I mean, I feel like he should involve this. But to be fair, this is the California version of the waiver. I'm aware that it's been changed up a little bit. But okay. Number 30. Participant agrees and it has knowledge that mouse traps are used within the tour, which may result in bruising, cutting, or breakage of fingers. Okay, so mouse traps aren't that bad. So far, I feel like I could survive this except for anything can happen that's imaginable part, but I mean, okay, $20,000, turn up. Number 31. Participant agrees that if selected, they could be buried alive under 12 feet of dirt and rock, to which they will have limited amount of air and that they will have to figure out how to escape, and they could possibly breathe in a significant amount of dust, dirt, or foreign objects that may cause death if participant does not breathe properly or hold their breath at the right time. What the heck? Like, I don't know about you, but we put dead people in the ground because we know that you're not supposed to breathe that stuff in. But I mean, all of a sudden people who are alive are supposed to magically understand how to breathe properly when they're under there and find a way to escape. Why? Why would people do that? Why? Number 32. Participant agrees to partake, if selected to participate, in a height stunt that involves walking 25 feet above the ground. Number 33. Participant agrees that if selected, they will come in contact with a variety of live, poisonous animals. It is the participant's responsibility not to panic or agitate the animals. If participant is bitten, it is because the participant made a sudden movement within a confined, secured environment. if you put a poisonous scorpion on my face, I'm going to move. And this part is so stupid to me. Like, why use poisonous animals? Why not just... Bugs are creepy. You can use plenty of non-poisonous bugs that if someone decides, I'm terrified of it, they're not gonna have a chance of dying. I mean, that's my personal opinion. Maybe I should make a torture house because I could at least do it in such a smarter way. I don't know. Let's continue. Number 34. Participant agrees and acknowledges that they are responsible, whether they quit an activity or not, for bringing all the equipment and materials back to the van. So after you just scared this person for life and tortured them, they have to walk all of the torture materials back to the frickin' van because you're too lazy and you can't hire enough people to bring it back for you? What? Like, that part is funny. That's hilarious to me. You have to walk back all of the stuff that you used. Okay, like, not even a normal haunted house makes you do that. I don't get it. Number 35. Participant acknowledges and agrees to be submerged in 60 feet of open water. And participant acknowledges and agrees that their breathing apparatus will be removed and that it's the participant's responsibility to make their way to the surface on their own. If done incorrectly, there is a real chance of participant drowning or receiving decompression sickness, the bends, which could cause permanent injury or even death. I'm so scared of drowning that honestly just freaks me out that he's gonna put you in the water and you have to find your way out of it. Like, this doesn't seem safe at all, guys. I don't know if y'all thought McCamey Manor was a safe place, but this does not seem safe at all. Number 36. Participant acknowledges and agrees that it's 100% the participant's responsibility to use the safe phrase if they feel like they're suffering from bodily injury or from mental impairment, or if the tour becomes too much for the participant in any way. So he says something about a safe phrase here, but a little spoiler alert, in the coming points, he talks about how, like, you can't quit. So, I mean, I feel like he does this waiver just to confuse people right before they go in the house, if I'm being honest. Number 37. Participant understands and agrees that they will absolutely get cuts, severe bruising, and or swelling due to open hand striking on their face and other physical contact, which could result in black eyes and possibly rope burns to the face, neck, hands, legs, or feet.
Yes.
That's right.
Don't touch my
I'm
rope.
the only friend you have inside here. Spencer, pay attention.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So, if y'all don't remember, he just recently said that in no way are they actually trying to knock the person around, and then he completely just contradicted himself and said that the actors and him are gonna, like, open hand smack people in the face. I don't know what you call that, but in my book, that's not roughing someone up. Roughing someone up is kind of grabbing them by their collar or you're smacking someone in the face and you're telling them that you will absolutely get cuts and bruises and possible black eyes. Like, you said absolutely. You didn't say possibly. You put absolutely in there. I don't know peoples, but I think he's a little bit crazy. Number 38. Participant agrees to and understands that they may come in contact with electrical stimulation. I have no idea what that is, and I don't want to know what that is. Number 39. Participant understands for this specific show only, the participant is being offered a safe phrase. It is up to the participant to use the safe phrase due to their weakness if they feel they need such a weak precaution as a safe phrase. So is he just taking a dig at people right now? Like, you need this because you're weak? Like, and then it's literally like a yes or no little bubble right there. Hell yes, I'd have a safe phrase. What's funny about that is back in point 36, he literally put in bold, it's 100% participant's responsibility to say their safe phrase if they feel like they're in danger. And then here in point 39, he's literally making fun, saying it's an option to have a safe phrase and making you check yes or no, saying you're weak and stuff. Like, did you just contradict yourself, bro? Because yes, you just did. You just did. Number 40. Participant agrees and understands that it is quite possible that they may come in contact with raw sewage. Ew. It's quite possible they may come in contact with raw sewage. Are you kidding me? That is disgusting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Number 41. Participant agrees that their entire tour will be viewed by a live audience in Las Vegas, the Philippines, and or Thailand, and that they will act appropriately. What does that mean? I'm pretty sure that means that you're not gonna cuss, but like, they will act appropriately for these random people in another country. Like, I would read that and just be so confused. And I love how it's like right under the you might come in contact with raw sewage. Like, oh, and by the way, people are gonna watch you come in contact with raw sewage. Different countries at that are gonna watch you come in contact with raw sewage. Yummy. Number 42. Participant fully agrees not to hold MM liable for any injuries, physical or psychological, due to participant's time at MM. Participant verifies that they understand all risks associated with MM and that the participant freely accepts all risks involved with MM. So we already know that one. That one's old news. Number 44. Participant fully understands that they are a willing participant of MM and no one has forced participation in any way to partake in this tour. This is something that participant insisted upon on doing, even with all the risks that are involved. So he's just covering his back again. He does this a few times throughout the waiver. Number 45. Participant fully understands and agrees that injuries resulting from slip and fall, such as ankle, knee, or back injuries, example, sprains, muscle strains, and tears, and flexed or torn ligaments, are not the fault of MM. I'm gonna tell y'all, the wording in this is so hard to read because it's worded in ways a normal person wouldn't word something, and I feel like that's a way to confuse people. I'm gonna make a conspiracy theory video after I'm done with this waiver because I have so many conspiracy theories now about MCKAMEY Manor, but anyways, I'm pretty sure that's a confusion tactic. Don't quote me. Number 46. Participant fully understands that they may incur injuries from exposed screw or protrusions which may result in lacerations and or bruises. Ew. Ew. Is it lacerations? Did I say that right? I don't know. Number 47. Participant fully understands that they may incur injuries resulting from scare tactics, where a participant may react by pulling away, resulting in falling to the ground, into walls, onto props or actors, etc. And they will not hold MM liable. So if you fall down, you can't call Russ. We already knew that. Number 48. Participants understand that they may incur injuries from falling props in the event that they become unstable during the tour. So on top of worrying what these people are gonna physically do to you, you also have to worry that a prop might fall on you. And deeper in this contract, he talks about how you could get crushed by it. I'm just like, oh, what? Really? Are you serious? Like, I'm gonna get crushed by someone physically with a hammer, but I'm also gonna get crushed by possibly a falling little prop that you didn't tape up properly in your backyard. I mean, number 49. Participant fully understands and agrees that they may come in contact with carbon monoxide poisoning with regard to use of artificial fog. So, I mean, this one, I'm curious if like in Universal Studios there's artificial fog and stuff, so I don't know how serious this one really is. A lot of people were freaking out about that one, but I just don't know. I don't know if he's using a different type of fog, or if every place, every kind of like haunted place and club even uses the same type of fog and he's just making sure he covers all of his bases. I don't know. I will study that. Number 50. Participant fully understands and agrees once participant enters MM, there is no quitting unless serious physical or psychological injury is present. And this is where I'm going to stop this video. I feel like 50 is a good stopping point. The next video is about to get stinking juicy because it talks about like your nails and your teeth and all that kind of stuff. But I think I've read enough for this go. I just want to say again, number 50. Participant fully understands and agrees once participant enters MCKAMEY Manor, there is no quitting unless serious physical or psychological injury is present. So, I mean, that kind of answers a lot of people's questions on if he actually holds them in the house. And that clearly states, yes, he does. And I think that this is crazy. I don't even know how to conclude this video because I'm going to be doing more of these, reading the MCKAMEY Manor waiver. But I hope that people are becoming more aware, and I hope that this answers some people's questions. Now that this is actually being read, you can compare some of the things you've heard to what the actual waiver says. And I mean, if you can just keep those people in there unless they're physically harmed. And in the next video, I'll go into detail about what physically harmed means to Russ and what psychologically harmed means to Russ, because it literally says panic attacks don't count, this doesn't count, that doesn't count. If you're passed out, we're gonna put salts in your nose to make sure you're not faking it. Like, this waiver is like the devil's Bible. It's crazy. It's so crazy, and I'm kind of happy that I typed it out so I was able to really learn about what exactly this waiver says. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit strange just watching someone read something, but I kind of felt like this was necessary. I feel like I would personally watch this video because I want to know exactly what this famous 40-page waiver says. And I hope you have created your own opinion. Maybe this video helped you with your opinion. Maybe you're gonna do some of your own research now. I'm not pleased at all with this house the more that I look into it. I feel really bad for the people who consent to this and actually sign this waiver, because apparently a lot of them think that half of these things won't happen because it's so crazy. Being buried 12 feet under is so crazy. Being submerged 60 feet underwater is so crazy, but like, it's in the waiver, guys and girls, and you need to be aware of it. You need to know that this is a legal document right here, and you're consenting to just pure craziness. I don't know how some of these things are even legal, and I'm really hoping that the police get involved even deeper into this house and at least make it a house that you can't get hurt in. I mean, come on, Rust, you can have a haunted house. Do you really need to put poisonous animals on people? Can you not just put cockroaches on them? Do you really need to submerge people 60 feet under the water? Can you not just, you know, make them dip their face in it a little bit? Because that will scare someone enough. I mean, honestly, if you just shoot them with a water gun when they have a blindfold on, I'd be freaking terrified feeling cold water spritzing in my face, and it'd be fun. These people will leave, like, having fun, and they won't psychologically be scarred for life. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be up with a part 2 soon. And we'll continue to make our way through this waiver and learn more about what's truly going on in Manor. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe if you want to learn more and go on this journey with me. I have just recently started YouTube, so I have like no subscribers. Anyways, I love you guys so much, or I love my 4 subscribers so much. And I hope you have an amazing day or night. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.